And CBS News political director John Dickerson is with us. John, good morning.
Morning, Nora.
All right, they've performed the autopsy, they say, on what happened with the Republican Party, so now they're looking for solutions. Is this about the Republican Party establishment, and what will the grassroots think about this?
Well, you're right. If the first step in recovering is admitting you have a problem, the top of this report is all about the big problem in the Republican Party. Basically, they did some focus groups in which people said that the way to describe the party was scary, narrow-minded, out of touch, grumpy old men. This is Republicans talking about Republicans. So what this, though, is a report basically saying that the party needs to reach out to minorities and women, and it needs to change all of these tactical things. One of the things that Sarah Palin talked about at CPAC, though, was kind of getting away from strategists and getting back to the grassroots. And the grassroots is likely to see this as a message from the establishment.
You and I have covered politics for a long time. We've heard it from both parties. Oh, it was a quote-unquote communications problem. We're not doing enough outreach. In this case, is it a communications and outreach problem, or is it a policy problem?
Well, the problem that they talk about in this report is kind of both. And there's a lot of technical things they want to do, which gets to the communications. What they don't talk so much about is the policy, except on immigration. Basically, they say if you want to reach out to Hispanic voters, the Republican Party has to support comprehensive immigration reform. They don't give a policy details, but they say that's the absolute first hurdle before you get to Hispanic voters. But on everything else, they're quite vague because they need a candidate to come in and get specific.
But at the same time, it does say in this report, doesn't it, that young Republicans now favor gay marriage?
Well, they do, but it dances around it. It says, for example, for younger voters, the Republican Party needs to reach out to younger voters. And it says civil rights is the #1 issue. Yeah. And the next sentence you expect to be, that means same-sex marriage. That next sentence does not exist because the report pulls back. But it does say if you want to speak to younger voters, you have to reach out on civil rights issues, which means there's going to be a big debate on the issue of same-sex marriage.
All right, John Dickerson. Thanks, John. Thanks.